Earlier this week, Washington released $3.5 billion to Israel to spend on U.S. weapons and military equipment in line with Congress legislation. Diplomatic efforts are in overdrive to try and bring tensions down in the Middle East amid fear Iran could carry out a strike on Israel as early as this week. Some of U.S. President Biden's top officials are now on the ground in a bid to avert a large-scale regional war. Sarah Coates has more from Tel Aviv.
An extremely dangerous time in the region as Israelis brace for this anticipated, promised Iranian attack in the wake of the assassination of the head of Hamas's Politburo, Ismail Haniyeh, which Tehran blames on Israel, despite Israel not coming out to claim it. Now, over the past day, Hamas has actually fired a rocket into the center of Israel right here in Tel Aviv, that long-range missile actually falling in the sea just behind me. Now, as we go to where diplomacy is in overdrive, Amos Hochstein, a senior U.S. advisor, he is in Beirut, the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken in Israel, and also there's Brett McGurk in Egypt ahead of these key peace talks happening on Thursday, as these diplomats and these key negotiators really try and get this deal across the table for a ceasefire and a release of these Israeli hostages in a bid to try and diffuse tensions. Now, it does remain unclear as to whether Hamas will actually be sending a delegation. It previously said it wouldn't, but there is a lot of pressure from these key mediators like the Egyptians for the group to actually send some of its members to sit down at the table and try to make a deal with Israel. But once again, certainly a very dangerous time in the region. Still no change in directive from the Israeli military, although what we are being told is to know where a shelter is that would be close by. Sarah Coates in Tel Aviv for DD India.